How patient are you with people that you're trying to help and giving them the space and the time to, maybe respond to what you're offering them and to grow through it? One of the things I like to do is walk through my neighborhood. Gives me a chance to get a little bit of exercise on days I can't get to the gym. And I like, seeing everybody and whatever. There's an older man that I would pass. He's sitting on his porch in the summer, this is. And he's just sitting there staring at nothingness. And I would make it a point to like wave, hey, how you doing? And then one day I saw that he had a Yankee shirt on. And that's my team. So I'm thinking, hey, Yankees. And I'm trying to strike up conversation with him about the Yankees. And he didn't have much more than one word answers. It was always very friendly, but very, hey, I'm just some guy walking down the street. So he's not going to engage in deep conversation with me. Okay, but I was always friendly and, hey, great game last night, wasn't it? Hey, can you believe that guy struck out, the bases loaded? Whatever. One day, I'm walking down the street. He sees me coming. He runs out to the sidewalk to stop me. He's like, what happened last night? And the thing was, it was a big game, all right? And his TV didn't work. He didn't see a thing. And he was really curious about how the game turned out. What happened was that I was really persistent and, reaching out to him, wanting to converse with him. And then when he needed to, just really, he wanted to talk that day, he knew I'd be there for him. And that's the way it works. You hang in there with people. Some of you watching this video may belong to a youth group or a church group, and maybe there's people that don't respond to it. A lot of people suffer from social isolation these days and are shy and introverted and whatever. And, you be persistent with them. Always be kind, always be friendly, always be outgoing. And then when they're ready to talk, well, they'll know that, like, this is a good person. I can trust them, and they'll come through for you. So you want to be patient in your loving. Hey, my favorite place in the world is Dr. Tony's place down in Lima, Peru, for these kids that are sick and injured. And on my most recent trip down there was a little boy, very, very young, maybe 2, 3 years old, maybe not even, I'm not sure. I'm not good with ages. But anyway, this kid really just kind of sitting there. And then one of the other volunteers from another group came over and said, oh, that kid has facial paralysis. You'll never get any reaction out of him. He's not able to show any emotion. And because of that, nobody ever wants to, interact with him because he doesn't give you anything. You feel like you're up against the wall. So me and the guys that I was with, my group of volunteers, we said, you know what? This is our project this week. And we prayed for him. And we, together and separately and shifts or whatever, our determination was to love him as much as possible. And it was really fun. We got him to dance. We got him, his face truly was kind of frozen, but yet the beginnings of smiles were there constantly with us. And he would make sounds that would indicate his joy. And other people there were kind of amazed, like, how'd you just get him to do that? And, I just loved being able to be there for him and with him that week and to just prove other people's expectations kind of wrong. And we were blessed that it happened within the time we were there. So, love is patient. That's in the Bible, I believe, okay? And that's not always easy. Sometimes the patience we need the most are with the people that annoy us the most. Isn't that true? But everybody's got their stories. And so I want to hope that you will remember that patience is a part of loving. We live in a time where everybody wants instant results. And it doesn't really happen that way a lot of times. So we want to hang in there and put the person in God's hands. Put all your efforts into God's hands. Let his love cover everything that you do that's good so that it will have the outcome that he wants and he needs to manifest in his time. Okay? That's the whole thing here. God's time. When I was in Africa, the people put the saying God's time all over their trucks and their cars and buses and things like that. They live with a keen awareness of, well, Do the best you can, but God will take care of it in the way and the time He wants to. Okay? And that's annoying sometimes, but trust in Him. Okay? God bless you. Love you. Keep shining.